Hello, thanks for joining me this morning for this full body flow. This is a yoga flow for everyone. We're going to start this one standing at the top of our mats. Once we get here, just bringing those arms by the sides, rolling the shoulder blades down the back body, tucking that tailbone, crown of the head reaching up. Full round of breath here. Next inhale is going to take us up onto our tiptoes. And we'll take a full round of breath here, maybe bringing the arms to the side or up overhead if this helps with your balance. And on that next exhale, we come down, heels plant, toes lift. Maybe spreading those toes wide. And on the next exhale, we slowly bring those toes back to the mat, maybe one at a time. And then that next inhale brings us back up onto those tiptoes. And exhale, we lower, shift back onto the heels, toes lift, spread. Slowly, they lower. Beautiful. Interlace the hands, push them forward. Take them up and overhead, keeping the tailbone tucked, maybe taking that gaze slightly upward. Beautiful. Back down, bend through the elbows, and now we're just going to take those circles with the wrist. And let's reverse that circle. Gorgeous. Shake those wrists out. And let's get to moving. Inhale those arms up. And slice through the sky, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, we plant the hands, step the feet back. Take the gaze forward, lower down the knees, and then the chest and the chin. Roll into our cobra. And let's push back, downward facing dog. Go ahead and plant that right heel down, lift that left heel up. The left heel plants, right lifts. And now maybe trying to bring both heels towards the mat. Take the gaze forward, a big bend through those knees. Hop, step, or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale brings us up halfway. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, we'll peel up. Arms go up and overhead. Exhale, heart center. Let's take one more of those sun A's. Inhale those arms up. Slice through the sky. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back. Gaze goes forward, lower down the knees, and then the chest and the chin. Roll through into our cobra. We'll all meet downward facing dog. We'll take 2 full rounds of breath here. Take the gaze forward. Big bend through the knees. Hop, step, jump, top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, we fold. Inhale, we'll peel up, taking those arms up and overhead. Bringing those feet together. Sit back chair. And forward fold. I'm going to step this left foot back, coming in for our high lunge. Next inhale can bring us up, arms overhead, maybe bringing those palms to touch. Maybe taking that gaze towards them palms. Beautiful. Hands come down to the mat. Let's shimmy in that back foot a little bit and let that heel plant coming in for pyramid. So just folding over this right leg, maybe straightening it, maybe having a slight bend here. Tapping back into that nice, steady breath. Beautiful. Plant those hands, step the feet back, plank. Knees, chest, chin, chaturanga, up dog. Either way, we're all going to meet back in a down dog. Go ahead and look forward, bend through those knees, hop, step, or jump. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we fold. Step that right foot back. Next inhale brings us up, high lunge, maybe taking those arms up and overhead. Maybe taking that gaze up towards those palms. Beautiful. Frame the foot. Step that back foot in on that heel and fold over this left leg. Same as the other side. A nice little bend is welcome here. You don't have to have it straight, or you can play with straightening. Choice is yours. Beautiful. Frame the foot. Step it back into our plank pose. Gaze is forward. We're in a chaturanga, up dog, or knees, chest, chin. All meet back, down dog. One more full round of breath here. Take the gaze forward, bend through the knees, hop, step, jump, top of the mat. Inhale, we're coming up into our chair pose, arms up and overhead. Maybe rocking onto those toes. And back to the heels, maybe lifting the toes, spreading those toes. And stand to Tadasana. Beautiful job. Okay, let's get to moving some more. Inhale those arms up, slice to the sky, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, we plant the hands, step the feet back, plank. Gaze is forward, knees, chest, chin, chaturanga, up dog. All meet, down dog. Beautiful. Right leg sweeps up, three-legged dog. Roll it forward, step it in between the hands. Leaving that left hand on the mat, right arm goes up. Beautiful. Gaze comes back towards the mat. Right hand comes inside that right foot. Pivot on that back heel. Left arm up. Extended side angle. If you want that right arm and elbow on that knee, be my guest. Could also take a bind here. We'll all take one more full round of breath. Our next inhale brings us up into our warrior two. Gaze is forward. Let's exalt this warrior. Left hand comes down, right hand up. Full round of breath. Beautiful. Windmill these arms to frame this foot. Step back plank. Vinyasa of your choice. We all meet down dog. Take one more breath here. Next inhale takes that left leg up, three-legged dog. Roll it forward, step it in between the hands. Right hand stays planted, left arm reaches up. Revolved side angle. Gaze goes down. Left hand comes on the inside of that left foot. Pivot on that back foot. Right arm reaches up. Take any variation that you wish. Next inhale brings us up. Warrior two. Exalt this warrior. Another full round of breath. Beautiful windmill these arms to frame the foot. Step back plank. Vinyasa of your choice will all meet. Downward facing dog. Take that releasing breath. Let all that hot air out. And be here for one more full round of breath. Beautiful. Right leg sweeps up, three-legged dog. Bend through that knee, open up the hips. Looking under that left armpit to maybe find that right foot. And let's step it back, wild thing. Maybe bringing that right hand behind your head. Opening up that right elbow. We're going to pick up this right foot and we're going to step it up. And inhale brings us up. High lunge, arms up and overhead. Smiles on faces here. Beautiful. Framing the foot. We're in our runner's lunge, allowing those hips to feel into this position. A little more depth here. Lower down that left knee. Untuck those toes, and we're going to heel toe this right foot over towards the side. Coming in for our lizard lunge here. You can stay here. You can also come down to your forearms. You can also take this right hand and add a little added pressure to that right knee. Maybe allowing that foot to roll to the outer edge. Take one more full round of breath. And we'll slowly bring the hands back to the mat. Tuck those back toes. Send the right foot back. We're in a vinyasa and all meet in a downward facing dog. We'll just come here for 2 rounds of breath. Beautiful. Next inhale, lifts that left leg up. Bend through the knee, open up those hips. Maybe look at under that right armpit. See if you can see that left foot. And we're going to bring it down, coming into wild thing on this side. Maybe bringing left hand behind the head, opening up through the elbow. Beautiful. We're going to bring this left foot up. And next inhale brings us into our high lunge, arms up. Nice. Hands come down. Allow the hips to sink a little slower to find our runner's lunge here, finding a nice rock. And then we're going to lower that right knee down. Heel toe this foot to the outer edge of the mat. Lizard lunge. And once it feels good, you can come down to the forearms. You could also stay right here. You could also take that left arm or left hand to that left knee. Give it a little gentle added pressure. Only if it feels good for you, of course. And we'll come back to our breath. I'll take one more full round of breath here. And wherever you are, we're slowly bringing those hands back to the mat, tucking those back toes and sending the left foot back. Plank. This is our last vinyasa. We'll all meet child's pose. Arms reaching forward, or they can be at your feet. Beautiful. We'll slowly peel up, coming around for boat pose. You can bring your hands behind you to lift the feet, or you can also catch right under the knees, or arms out, or you can also straighten the legs. Just going to be here for a few breaths. And if you've got the legs straightened, we're going to bend them because we're going to take some toe taps. We're going to do these toe taps really nice and slowly. So right leg goes down and touches and back up. That's how slow. Okay, so that was 1. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold this boat. Beautiful. Feet come, hug those knees. Maybe pull them in a little bit tighter. Lift through the chest. And we're going to rock and roll if you want. You don't have to. You can just come onto your back. But if you want to rock and roll with me, be my guest. Finding that inner child just waiting to be explored. We're going to come here and take shoelace. So we're going to wrap right leg over the left, bend through those knees, and maybe find your hands. Maybe your hands find your feet. You can grab big toes, ankles, whatever you would like. Just going to be here for a few rounds of breath. Slowly we'll release those feet, and we'll take the legs over towards the left, leaving them twisted. And right arm will reach out towards the right and gaze follows. Exhale brings us back. We'll unravel the legs, hug them in, and then we're going to take left over the right. Same thing, grabbing for the feet, and then coming back to the breath. One more full round of breath. Slowly we'll release those feet and take the legs over towards the right. Stretch the left arm out towards the left, gaze follows it. Exhale, bring us back around. Big hug of those knees. And we're slowly going to send the legs out long, coming in for Shavasana. Tucking those shoulder blades, palms face up. Allowing the body to soften here. Taking the tension out of the shoulders and the neck and the face. Allowing the breath to return to its natural ebb and flow. Not letting your mind wander to what's next. Staying focused on the now. the only moment we can truly ever be in and experience. To be here now. Wiggling those fingers and toes. Hugging those knees back into the chest. You can roll to one side or you can rock your way up into a seat. We'll all meet there, bringing our hands at heart center. Our quote today is a proverb, and it says, "The body heals with play, the mind heals with laughter, and the spirit heals with joy." Be mindful today. Live your life on purpose. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this. And as always, I hope you have a marvelous rest of your day. And I look forward to seeing you back on the mat.